Hi there guys, welcome to week 3 of Brindley Boot Camp. This week we've got some star appearances from Mrs Homer and Mrs Withers, along with, of course, Mr Cockrell and Mr Mans. This week, guys, is going to be very similar to what we've been doing in the last couple of weeks. We've had some really good feedback about how hard it's been or how challenging it's been at times, but how much you guys have enjoyed it. So we thought we'd keep it very similar in regards to the exercises and the times that we'll be going for. But first of all, make sure you've got your masks, you've got your inhalers, and you've got a drink of water with you, and that airflow through like we've got at the moment. To begin with, we'll start with our warm-up. There you go. Yeah. Right, okay, to start with, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to do single knee raises. So we're going to start as low as we can, and then we're going to raise it as high as you can. And we're going to start with just one leg. I'm going to raise it as many times as we can in that 30 seconds time period. The lower you can go and the higher you can go with your knee, the better. Ten more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat legs. Another 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, stand with your legs nice and far apart, just like we did last week. Touch your opposite toe with your opposite hand. Keep yourself moving between each one. Turn those hips. Keep your legs nice and straight. And go as far down as you can go. If you bend your legs, you're cheating a little bit. At this stage, it's just stretching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to put those together, so we're going to raise our knees and turn our hips like we've done so before. So opposite knee, opposite elbow. Like so. For 30 seconds. Again, remember, the higher you can go from your knees, the faster you can go, the better. 15 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do our walkouts, so make sure you've got some nice space in front of you. Legs further than shoulder width apart, hands up into the air. Touch the gap in between your feet, and then just walk out as far as you can go without falling over, and then walk it back. And stretch those hands and those arms as far as you can go before going again. We're going to do 10 in total, so make sure you keep count. Remember to keep those legs nice and straight as you do so. Five to go. Three to go. Really important for this workout to stretch our backs off and our legs, especially if you've done lots of exercise. Last one in the week. Okay. Because I'm still struggling from the last one, we're going to do some static stretches. So that means we're only going to move between each stretch. but we're not going to move when we are actually stretching. So we'll do what we did before, which is our arms across our chest, and then count for 10 seconds in your head before swapping arms. 3, 2, 1. Stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do our shoulders. So all we're doing at this stage is stretching as far as you can go down our backs. And we're just using our other hands to hold. And swap over. Just doing the same again. Trying to get our hands to touch the back. As far down as you can go. There we go. And then we're just going to sit down, stretch off our legs before we get started with the exercise. Just like what we've done before, foot into the leg, so the soles of your feet are resting on the inside of your leg. Trying to reach your toes if you can with your hands and keeping your legs straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step over. Come on, Mr. Mans, you can do it. You can do it, Mr. Mans, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Warm up done. Okay then guys, now that we're warmed up, we can now begin our exercises. This week we'll do very similar to what we did last week, where we'll exercise for 30 seconds on round 1, and between each exercise we will rest for 30 seconds. So to begin with, these guys will show us what we need to do. Our first exercise will be high knees for 30 seconds. Off we go. So we'll be running with high knees, remembering as high as we can go, as quick as you can go, but remember to keep your technique all the way. So that's exercise 1. After that, we'll rest for 30 seconds, and then we will do lunges for 30 seconds, as these guys will now show us. So remember to go as low as you can with each knee, and try not to touch the floor as you do. Do that for 30 seconds, and then we will rest for 30 seconds. The next exercise that we'll do is we'll do kind of like a bit of a plank. So what we'll do is we'll go into a press-up position to begin with, and then we'll go on to our elbows between each press-up. Now, if you want to really challenge yourself, you could actually do a press-up if you wanted to, and then every now and again, just swapping it over. So, as these guys are showing, as so. It's really important at this stage to keep your back straight, and if you are going to do a press-up, to go as low as you can without actually touching the floor. Thank you guys, and then we'll rest for 30 seconds after that. The next exercise that we'll do for 30 seconds will be a squat jump. So what we'll do is we'll go into a squat, and then as we come up, we'll then jump into the air as high as we can. A bit like our bunny hops, like we did on week 1, as shown now. To help yourself to get off the ground a little bit more, we could swing our arms up into the air to help us really get off the ground if we needed to. If you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. Okay, and then for our final exercise, we'll be doing star jumps for 30 seconds, as shown now. And those are our exercises for this week. High knees for 30 seconds, let's go. Try and get those knees as high as you can and keep them up there. The faster you go, the harder it's going to be in the long run. Seconds to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest for 30 seconds. Lunges for 30 seconds. Swap knees between each one. If you want to do a little jump in between each one to make it a little bit harder, just like what we did last week, then go for it. The lower you can go with your knee, the better. But make sure it doesn't touch the floor. Make sure you keep your back straight. Keep your chin up, nice deep breaths. Make sure you get lots of oxygen inside your body as you're exercising. 12 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest for 30 seconds. Okay, we're going to do our planks now. Into the press up position, onto your elbows, back up again. The more you can do, the harder it's going to be. Make sure your back is straight. Keep your head up, lift that chin. Take nice deep breaths as you're going through. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest for 30 seconds. Two, 1. 30 seconds of squat jumps. Down and up. Down and up. If you want to make it easier, go slower on the way down. If you want to make it more difficult, can you go lower? And can you push yourself even higher off the ground? Eleven, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for 30 seconds. Thirty seconds of star jumps. The faster you can go, the harder it's going to be, or the more you're going to work. Make sure your arms are going nice and high. Make sure your hands are going over your head. 15 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, for round 2, we're going to do all that again, but instead of doing the exercises for 30 seconds, we're going to do it for 40 seconds. But our rest time is still going to be for 30 seconds. There you go. On your knees for 40 seconds. Seconds to go. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two, 1. 40 seconds of lunges. Remember to make sure that back's really straight. Get that knee as low as you can without touching the floor. This will work the quadriceps, which is the front of the thighs. For those of you who play football or rugby, it's really good for those sports. If you're pushing yourself off the ground or pushing forwards. 15 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And now we're going to plank for 40 seconds into that press up position. Onto your elbows, pushing onto your hands. Keep that back straight, keep your head up. Try and focus on the part of the wall or the settee. Seconds to go. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. One. 40 seconds of squat jumps. Let's go. Remember to make it slightly easier. Go slower on the way down. Make it slightly harder. Push up quicker. Swing those arms nice and high to get yourself off the ground. Halfway. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2. 40 seconds of star jumps. That's 20 seconds. That's 30. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay then guys, well done. That's round 2. We've got one more round to go, but this time the exercises will last for 40 seconds, but you'll rest for 20 seconds. That's all the exercises again for 40 seconds for each one, with 20 seconds rest in between. High knees for 40 seconds. Ten seconds to go. And rest for 20 seconds. Lunges for 40 seconds. Here we go. Ten seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Got a plank for 40 seconds. Here we go. That's 10 seconds to go. One, and rest. Okay, squat jumps for 40 seconds, let's go. Halfway. 10 seconds. and rest for 20 seconds. Two, one. Okay, start for 40 seconds, last exercise. Put everything you can into it. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Well guys, we'll just finish off with a stretch just like we've done in the past few weeks. So we'll start with the head and the neck and work our way down. So first of all, lifting your head up towards the ceiling, making sure your chin goes as far back as it can go, and just hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then just turn your head to the side with your chin sitting as close to your shoulder as it can go. Don't move your shoulders, should just be your head. It doesn't matter if you can't get it all the way. The further you can go, the better. Just be careful not to hurt yourselves. 3, 2, 1. And then the other way, just very slowly. Turn your head to the other shoulder. At this point, we're trying to slow the heart rate down, slow the breathing down, back to its normal self. And then we're going to tuck the chin into our chest, keeping our shoulders pulled back to open up our chest and allow as much oxygen as you can whilst your chin is down to your chest. 3, 2, 1. And then just like we did to start with, stretch off our shoulders, pulling your elbow as far behind your head as you can go, with your hand resting on your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms across the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the other way. You notice at this stage we're not doing much talking, and that's because the more you talk at this stage, the more energy you're using, and the more your heart's going to beat. That's not what we want to do. Okay, we're just going to have our legs wide apart. We're just going to try and go down as far as we can to touch the floor, stretch off our hamstrings, which is the back of our legs. If you can touch the floor, brilliant. If you can't, it's not a problem. If you want to stretch yourself even more, how far back can you take your hands between your legs? 3, 2, 1. And we're just going to move our hands to the one side, to the one ankle, and hold it there, keeping your legs nice and straight. The further down you can go, the more you're going to stretch. But just remember that you want to keep your legs nice and straight. 3, 2, 1. Then the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, we're just going to set ourselves down and stretch off our calves as we've done, which is the lower back of our legs. So legs together, toes pointing to the ceiling, and then just walk your fingers as far down towards your feet as you can go. If you can reach your toes, fantastic. You're much more flexible than me, but I can just about get to my ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and that's it. Well done guys for this week. That's week 3 done. Whew, certainly got a bit of a sweat on, and I know that we've all certainly challenged ourselves, but if you at home want to challenge yourself even more, you could perhaps do another round, or you could maybe go for longer between each exercise, or reduce the rest time between each round that you go. Next week, hopefully, we'll be live on YouTube for you to watch and to follow through with us exactly at the same time as we're doing it. But until then, see you next week.